Well, the car actually came off the truck feeling pretty well. We've had good success with that this year, and it's kind of key that the car comes off about 80% there if it's going to be really good for the weekend.
Like Charlie said, the car comes off about 80%, and then it's the tuning and the tweaking here and there that our engineers and our great guys here at Fall Line do, and it's trying to find that last little bit. And Homestead's one of those tracks where the final tune is very important for the race.
Well, this track, of course, being a roval, it's inside a NASCAR oval, is a little flatter. It's more like a miniature Daytona, whereas Barber has a lot of rolling hills and elevation. But the grip levels are very similar at both of them. The shapes of the turn are very similar. So it's not like a whole nother world. It's pretty familiar ground for us.
Yeah, Homestead compared to Barber, Barber's a much tighter track, like Charlie led into, and it's a little easier for us to work traffic here with the NASCAR banking and stuff. So it should make for a little easier race for everybody, hopefully.
Well, one of the biggest challenges, oddly enough, is not for us, it's for the engineers, because we go back and forth between the two cars, and we don't have a lot of time in between sessions to sit down with the engineers and debrief. So we have to give them good information, give it to them quickly, and then leave and put our confidence in them to make the changes that are necessary. So it's not just us. It really works the team, both the GT and GS team, a lot to have us doing double duty.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's a little harder on the guys probably than it is on us. We strap in and it's like, oh, okay, this is the Mazda, or strap in, oh, there's the BMW, this does this and this, and we go over the data so much, and Charlie and I drive together so much that we kind of know what each other likes on the setup, and so it's easier for us to transition from car to car than it is so much for the engineers. They probably get frustrated at us.
Well, that's what test day is about, and that's that final tuning that Charles was talking about earlier when we get in and make fine adjustments to the shock settings. The chassis is basically set up, but to suit our preferences and our driving styles and help us feel like we can get that last few percent out of the car, that's where the tweaking starts, and really that's what test day is all about, is to give the engineers the data and the feedback to make those fine adjustments.